Welcome to yet another quick little short how-to and weight reduction video. Before I get started, it is 100 degrees here in Dallas, so we need to get this car started because it's hot. Always sounds good, doesn't it? All right, let's close this door, let the AC cool this car down a little bit, and then we'll get to the how-to. Okay, so in today's how-to, we're going to talk about this rear view mirror, and I'm doing this because a lot of people may not have a reason to take it off, but I have seen quite a few people that accidentally knock it off or somehow accidentally move it in a way that it comes off, and they're like, how do I put this back on? Because it's not a very straight way to put it back on. So first we're going to take it off, take a look, and then we'll put it back on. Now ignore the fact that I have no headliner or trim. The headliner does not affect anything as far as how the rear view mirror goes on and off. So anyway, to take it off, very easy, and this is how it might accidentally come off, is when you're adjusting it, maybe you grab the whole thing, because all you do is kind of turn it clockwise, just like that. Once you turn it clockwise, it comes straight down, and then you just have this connector right here. And this connector has a little tab on the underside. Just kind of pull up on that tab, and there is the connector right there, and there is the mirror. Now I'm gonna move this out of the way for the moment. Now once we get through this how-to, we're gonna weigh this up because I do take this off when I'm racing. But now the tricky part. So you got your mirror off, or you accidentally knocked it off, somehow you turned it off. Now how do you put it back on? Some mirrors just go straight on. This is obviously the reverse of how we took it off, but just so you can see, there's this little kind of nut right here, kind of a hexagonal shape, and 3 of these edges have a little bit of a lip to them, and then 3 don't. So you have to kind of turn it where the 3 that don't go where these tabs are not, and then these tabs are what, when you turn it, grabs those edges and keeps it on. So obviously when you put it back on, you want to connect the wire and just put it out of the way. I'm not going to do that because I take this on and off all the time, so I'm going to leave that off. But basically just kind of line up where this goes to that, and I will be honest, it's a little tricky at first. There, once you got it on, it's against the windshield, then just turn it counterclockwise, just like that. And so that is how you take off, and more importantly, put the mirror back on in case it came off and you have no idea how it happens, which surprisingly, it does happen a lot. I see it all the time. All right, so now if you were here just for that, thanks for watching. But if you're also interested in weight reduction, as a lot of you have been following me know I'm all about, keep watching because we're gonna pull this off as soon as I get back to my garage. Figures my GoPro overheated and shut off before I could finish my thought. But as you can see, we are back in my garage, and I've already pulled my mirror off because this literally takes seconds. Let's weigh it up. So we got my trusty scale. Let's throw this on here. 1 pound, 9.4 ounces. So just a hair over 1.5 pounds is how much this rear view mirror weighs. Not very much, but hey, it all adds up. And if you watch my previous video that I will link up here, I address these little bits of weight and why it is or is not worth it. So there you have it. You now know how to pull your mirror off, put it back on, and you know how much it weighs. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you at the drag strip.